There comes a moment, often sometime after turning 60, when a quiet worry settles into the back of the mind, a gentle fear we rarely speak aloud. The fear that our bodies may no longer move the way our hearts still wish to live, that stiffness, fatigue, or the slow ache in the joints might quietly steal pieces of the life we love. And if you've ever woken up and felt your knees resist the morning light, or noticed your balance isn't quite what it used to be, or sensed that simple tasks take just a little more effort than they once did, then you already understand this feeling all too well. And you are certainly not alone, because so many seniors whisper the same concerns in their own homes, wondering if aging truly means surrendering comfort, or if there is still a way to feel steady, strong, and deeply connected to the body that has carried them through so many years. The truth, gently and honestly, is that much of what we experience with age comes not from sudden decline, but from tiny shifts inside the body. Subtle changes in circulation, in muscle fiber elasticity, in the lubrication of our joints, and even in the signals between our brain and our limbs. These shifts happen slowly, almost invisibly, influenced by years of habits, stress levels, hydration, movement patterns, nutrition, and sometimes even the quiet emotions we store inside us. And they can make us feel older than we truly are. But when we understand these changes with compassion rather than fear, something beautiful opens up. The possibility of supporting the body in natural, gentle, daily ways that can restore mobility, ease discomfort, and bring back the calm confidence we thought we had lost. One such remedy, simple, approachable, and surprisingly powerful, is the daily practice of warm ginger water with a slow mobility ritual. It may sound almost too simple, but ginger has been used for centuries in cultures around the world because of its ability to warm circulation, calm inflammation, and soothe the soft tissues that keep our joints moving, while slow, deliberate mobility helps guide that warmth into the hips, knees, shoulders, and spine where so many seniors carry their stiffness. To use this remedy in its most effective and comforting form, begin each morning by slicing 3 or 4 thin pieces of fresh ginger, placing them into a cup and pouring hot, but not boiling, water over them. Let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes, allowing the natural oils to release into the water, and then sip it slowly, letting the warmth travel through your chest, your belly, and finally your limbs. As the ginger water soothes your inner body, take just 7 minutes, only 7, to perform a small sequence of movements, gentle ankle circles, slow knee bends while holding onto a counter, shoulder rolls, and a steady inhale as you lift your arms, followed by a long exhale as you lower them. These movements don't need to be fast, they don't need to be perfect, and they don't need to look like exercise. They simply need to be slow, intentional signals to your muscles and joints that they are still needed, still alive, still capable of waking and warming. With time, usually after a week or 2 of daily practice, you may begin to notice subtle improvements first, like a slightly easier step out of bed, a softer feeling in your hands when you reach for something, or a smoother turn when you look over your shoulder. After a month, many people describe a sense of lightness returning to their hips, less morning stiffness, and a new steadiness in their balance, as though the body has begun to trust itself again. You may feel warmth spreading through joints that once felt cold or tight, or a gentle pulsing under the skin as circulation improves. Some even say they feel more present, more emotionally grounded, simply because these quiet rituals slow down the mind and soften the heart. And while ginger water and gentle mobility may not erase every ache or restore the body to its youthful form, they offer something far more meaningful. A path toward feeling alive within your own rhythm again, a way to remind your body that aging is not an ending, but a shifting, and that strength can return in small, faithful steps. What matters most is the consistency, the kindness with which you show up for yourself each day, even for just a few minutes, because the body listens, the body adapts, and the body responds to gentle care more deeply than we often realize. So if you have felt discouraged or fearful or quietly grieving the way your body has changed, let this be a soft reminder that it is never too late to nurture your mobility, never too late to guide your joints back into motion, never too late to choose rituals that warm your spirit as much as your muscles. There is still so much strength within you, so much wisdom stored in your bones, and so much life waiting in the days ahead. And as you continue with your warm ginger water, your slow breathing, and your gentle movements, may you begin to feel gratitude for every step, every stretch, every breath, because each one is a reminder that your story is still unfolding, still growing, still capable of renewal. And when you close your eyes at night, may you feel not the fear of aging, but the quiet pride that comes from caring for yourself, from honoring the body that has walked beside you for decades, and from choosing, each day, to stay young at heart by staying connected to the simple rituals that keep you grounded, mobile, and beautifully alive.